There are four things you will notice or observe when you watch a burning candle. Okay, the candle expresses the symbol of life. You're gonna experience or you're gonna observe the fire, the aura, the wick, and also the wax family. This is real. Okay, so let's talk about what they all represent, family. The fire represents the birth of life and the challenges of life. This is real. The breath of life and challenges of life comes together, family. They're not single, they're not separated. This is real. We need to understand this truth. And the wax represent everything that we are not. This is real. Everything that we're not, everything that limits us from becoming our greatest version, that is always going to be burnt away with the fire, with life challenges, family. This is real. We need to understand this truth. It can be wrong association, it can be bad habits, it can be traumas, it can be old belief system, whatsoever. It can be your lowest moment, family. It can be when you're not even having it right altogether, family. This is real. All those things that resist you from becoming your greatest version, resist you from expressing your true self, is always going to be burnt away, is represented as the wax, family. And the weak represent you constantly in the fire, family. This is real. The wick actually represent you constantly in the fire, being covered by the wax that hinders your true essence, family. This is real. You need to understand this truth. And the aura that shield the weak, family. You need to understand this truth. The aura shield the weak while in the fire. This is real, family. You need to understand this and represent the divine presence that stick to you when you took your first breath till the day you had your last breath, family. This is real. We need to understand this truth. So when you took your first breath into this life, you actually had all your challenges, all your scars, everything you took with you to this life, family. Everything that has to meet you. This is real. You're actually born complete, but you're now being shielded with wax, family. You're being covered by wax, family. And the fire has to burn everything. The fire representing the challenges of life, family. It keeps burning real constantly and the challenges of life. When you look at the fire, it's also the breath of life and also the challenges of life, family. This is real. We need to understand this truth. So the fire represents everything that has to burn. The fire is the burning flame. The challenge is the burning flame that are not here to destroy you, but here to burn everything that you're not, so your real self can be revealed. Okay, and the wax represents, like I said, the wax when the wax represents what is not yours, family. A lot of us go through challenges. We go through ups and downs. We go through all kinds of things, loss of loved ones, loss of business, everything that hinders us, everything that makes us cry in the dark, family. This is real. That's all the wax. And it's being burnt down by the challenges, by the breath of life, which is the fire of life, also, family. This is real. Most people don't see it this way, so they try to go for the comfort zone and they hinder their own growth, they hinder their own evolution, family, by choosing the comfort, family. This is real. We need to understand this truth. But the fire, the wax is not truly who you are. The wax is not who you are, family. You are actually the wick that's inside consistently in the fire, family. This is you are being shielded by the wax, and the fire has to keep burning down the wax. The fire has to keep burning down everything that you are not, so your real self is going to be revealed. The more the fire burns, the more your real self is revealed. The more the fire burns, the more your potentials, your ability. This is real, like you're being good, like exercise on patience, showing forth love. You're not good at expressing yourself. You're not good at understanding deeper mysteries of life and all that, family. This is real. Like I said, most people run away from the challenges. This is real. They run away from the challenges because they don't see the aura. This is real, fam. They don't see the aura that shield them, that shield the weak, which is them, shield you from everything, all the fire you go through, all the limiting belief, all the childhood traumas. That aura shields you from the day you had your first breath. It never leaves you. This aura shield gives you As in, she gives you a mindset to always walk with boldness, that you were never alone right from birth. You're never alone till you had your first breath, family. Till you had your last breath, you're never going to be alone, family. This is real. We need to understand this truth, family. That's the divine presence always with you, always willing to communicate with you. But a lot of people don't see the divine presence, so they feel like it's not there. And they try to do things all by themselves, family. This is real. We need to understand this truth, family. Okay. The aura shields you. It covers the weight of the problem. It covers the weight of the challenges, family. This is real. Okay, let's also take a picture of, in the Bible, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, family. This is real. They were in the presence of the fire. They were in the presence. They were thrown inside the fire. But the aura of divine presence was with them. Despite everything, they came out untouched. The fire only burnt everything they are not, family. This is real. So the world too. Experiment this message, family. Check it out for yourself. Get a candle. Experiment it is not something that you don't need to try at home, family. Peace.